Yep.
Foo Fighters. They're foos and they're fighting. Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. It's us. Exactly, Pat. How's it going? And everyone else out there, welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I am Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And yes, do not adjust your volumes. I have a weird voice because I got sick. So now Gary here is going to try to avoid my germs all throughout the evening.
Yes.
And I promise not to sneeze or cough or puke or anything
In
like
my
that.
general direction.
Yeah. Right.
Don't even talk at me. Yeah. Stay away.
Yes. Hey there, Firewing. How's it going? So, alas, hopefully you won't get sick because I got sick while he was away. So that's kind of the hope.
Hopefully you were past the contagious period while I was out on a business trip.
Yeah. So, you know, life happens, I guess. Mm-hmm. That's what I get for working with kids. So there you go. Some pinball news. Here we go. Weekend pinball update. The last of the Aliens machines are rolling off the line.
Yeah.
From Pinball Brothers.
Yep.
Pinball Brothers.
Pinball Brothers, yeah. Apparently the production of the Alien machine is coming to an end.
Yes.
In preparation for their rumored Predator.
Yeah.
I hope it's good because I don't think Queen and Abba can sustain them.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. You know, I mean, they're definitely niche machines within a niche market, and I have a feeling potentially it was mostly geared for the European audience.
Well, yeah.
But the games themselves really aren't as on par, say, with a typical Stern machine or a Jersey Jack.
Well, keep in mind, Alien was designed by Highway Pinball, and it was Sanders who did the design on it. He did a great job with that. I don't remember who did the other two, but it was people that worked at Pinball Brothers, so they were doing it themselves. Maybe Predator, they brought in an outside designer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe, to knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
So
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hey there, ZVK Studios. Yeah. I promise not to send my virtual my virtual splatter over to you.
Yes. Yeah.
So that you get sick. I promise. Yeah, exactly. Plexiglass shield activated. Yeah, I won't bear it. I promise. But alas, yes, this is the final Ripley transmission that we're going to hear from Pinball Brothers. Hurry and grab it. You can get it at a discount price.
Yeah, I'm sure the license is expiring. So
yeah. So, or I guess it's the topper that's getting a discount. All right, moving on. Excuse me. First production Stern Pinball King Kong rolls off the line. It's coming to a arcade near you. See, that's the cool part about having a really weird voice right now. I can like turn and twist things. And
I just wish I had a big list of taglines. I could have them like record them all today.
In a world where Ed is sick, but he still sounds cool, or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
But at any rate, the limited edition King Kong machines are rolling off the production line at their massive Elk Grove Village factory. I don't think that's where we visited them, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Okay.
That was the factory.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why everything in our videos are King Kong.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were actually building LEs. So.
So there you go. There will be some video of that tour at some point. We did put out a YouTube video recently today about their stuff going on with the machines. So that is also pretty cool. Keith Elwin actually signed the very first pinball machine that's rolling off the line. So if you look underneath that playfield, you might find a signature that says, "First off the line."
Woohoo!
Yes.
That one will add another 10 grand to the price right there.
Oh, probably. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Whoever is the lucky one to get that one.
Yeah. Other news, Spooky has actually done quite a bit. So first off, they are ramping up production on its latest game, Evil Dead. They have about 150 of the total 888 machines that are made. And also they are doing a bunch of code updates for games, for a lot of their games. In fact, it looks like they're doing even Halloween. Excuse me, and Ultraman. So they were released 4 years ago, and it's great that they're updating that.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Good to see that they're supporting their older games.
Yeah. My wife sounds like Stan Smith on American Dad When Sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it sounds like for me right now. At least listening to my own voice talk out loud, it's kind of unsettling. And then finally, temporary reduction in EU tariffs moves up Dutch Pinball's Alice shipments to the U.S.
Yeah, people were trying to get them in before the tariffs take effect since there was a pause. Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of the tariff rates for the EU, it went from 20 to 10 for a 90-day period, and then the company has changed its plan to build games only for Europe. And then the U.S. production will include games for all three of the company's distributions in the country. They're going to do a bunch of games, or a batch of games that's destined for the U.S. And it appears to me that any U.S. customer that takes delivery of the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland from this initial batch will have to pay an extra 10% tariff. Ouch.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry.
Which on an $11,000 machine, that's $1,100 extra.
Yes. All right. I think that's it before I lose my voice.
Yes, so I think it's time for some Foo Fighters Pinball.
Here we go. Ugh.
Foo fighting.
Foo coughing.
And you probably are hearing it in the background hacking away over there.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's kind of what happens when, as I said earlier,
he's trying to talk and he's sick.
And kids.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to not get sick. All right. Here we go. You might hear less of me while I play today.
Yeah. Yeah, I did do some impending pair of purchases today.
Oh, yeah.
I've been meaning to upgrade the. We've got a workstation that's got like 2 monitors, but they were actually my work monitors that I had from the pandemic when we went remote, and they were pretty small. And I finally was going to upgrade to a couple of 2K monitors for doing photo editing and video editing. And we've got a really big one for doing big video editing and animation stuff, but I wanted to upgrade those little ones before prices went through the roof.
Yeah. Because who knows? It's like Windows was listening to us.
Yeah. No, I was saying Windows Defender did not find anything. Thank you, Windows Defender, for letting me know right in the middle of our stream.
Right. Oh, well, that's what I get for my warm-up. Okay, lightning value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did play the Ninja Eclipse at Expo, and it was a fun shooter.
Yeah, Ninja Eclipse I liked a lot.
Yeah, the underhood picture you sent me were pretty interesting. Those are some giant circuit boards. They got essentially everything modularized. They got these giant circuit boards that distribute all the power and all the signals. It's like interesting, but if you got a problem like one of the RGBs on it, they're all surface mount devices. It's gonna be a pain to fix it. I also was looking at like how many mechs you got to pull out of the way just to pull this giant board off the back if you've got to replace it. So it's like, ooh. It looks really clean and elegant, but man,
hey, thank you,
Mr. Dark.
How's it going? Thank you so much for that sub. How many months is that? Holy moly, 42. I'm not going to do any math for years. Last time I did that, I completely
48 is 4 years, so.
Yeah. The other day I realized what my mistake was. I was thinking, 7 days in the week and two weeks means 14. Oh, that means, whatever it was I thought earlier, last stream.
Whoa.
That was weird. Excuse me.
Hey, Voodoo. How you doing?
Oh, hold on. I got to get a drink of water.
Yeah, we have been kind of on and off. We actually got the chance to go to the Stern Media Day for King Kong prior week, and then so we missed that Wednesday, and then we were on last Sunday, and then this Wednesday we were. You got to finish your mode.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize it was still waiting for me.
And then last week I actually had to go to California on a business trip to our California office. So we're back, and we should be on a regular schedule at this point again.
I'm missing everything at this point.
Yes, you are.
Somehow I hit something, though. That's the cool part.
Oh, the King Kong event was great. We had kind of like free reign of a lot of the games and stuff like that. So we got a lot of good video. I mean, we'll have a total worth of 3 YouTube videos worth of stuff. 2 of them are out. We've got a 40-minute walkthrough of the King Kong, our thoughts and all that. We also just released today. They had a presentation session for each set of content creators, because they had so many. They had it broken up into 2 sessions, and that is up on YouTube as of today.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That was a lot of fun. I really am happy that we had the opportunity to do that, and we had a lot of fun and got to meet some cool people.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Dark, we're thinking about it. We got to sell a game, obviously. TNA is going to be on the chopping block. I just got to get it photographed and up on Pinside.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a really fun game. Our impressions when we first saw it were like, it's all right, but getting our hands on it was a different story. It plays really good. It looks really good. Elwin does a really good job. He just understands shot geometry and stuff. Give TNA the Mafia.
Dang it.
When we say keeper, we say keeper in that if something more interesting comes up, or we start to get tired of a machine, that it's,
nuts.
of all the games we've got, you know, all our Sterns are newer. We really love Alien. We're not planning to sell Indiana Jones. So it, unfortunately, is at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I mean, we've had TNA for quite some time. And
Yep, we've had that 5 years.
Yeah. And it's crazy. It's like, it's not that we haven't done everything. Because, well, for one thing, we've only been able to get to 9 reactors on 4 players. We did it, I think, once on 3 players. The
yeah, we beat it on 3 players.
Oh, I watch EYI, for instance, and think to myself, man, if I can only get that good, if I only had a few more hundreds of hours in my lifetime to get to that point, you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, mind you, we do split our time between, you know, streaming,
yeah,
video production, work.
Right. All right, come on, hit the shot, Ed.
Yeah, I've gotten one destroy target away from Reactor 9 myself, solo. So, close to getting to Reactor 9.
Indie's still a good seller's market, though. Still selling for good money. Most of the other machines are dropping in price these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just kind of crazy, but, you know, it's bound to happen, right? Finally has. Oh, man. There we go.
Yeah, the whole, like, you know, chaos of tariffs are on, tariffs are off, tariffs are on, tariffs are off. It's got a lot of people worried here in the economy. We're already seeing a huge spike in some pricing and things. Just dumb.
Oh, got it that way. Cool. Oh.
Yeah, the dumb thing is that, yeah, we put tariffs on crap. It's just going to make the stuff we buy more expensive because it's still probably cheaper
That was dumb.
to have somebody overseas produce it than to spool up a factory, which wouldn't happen for another 4 years. You know, it doesn't happen overnight, so it's kind of short-sighted and dumb.
Sweet. I did at Expo the other day, or this year.
Wow.
Jeez.
TNA, yeah.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that have been able to beat it, at least from what I've heard, which is cool. On one player.
Well, I think Indie's just, it's a collector's item more than anything, so.
Combo!
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that sub. 15 months. Awesome. Mm-hmm. How you been?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, we've got...
Yeah.
Ed's going to be putting together one more video out of all that, so total we got enough footage for three things, so.
Oops. There we go, got it. Whew.
Whew. Yeah. Oh. I do have a couple few little things I need to shoot for some install things.
Yeah, I've been having fun, not only visiting Stern, but it's also been fun making the videos about it.
Yeah, we kind of like tag teamed the video for the first Kong video because we wanted to get it out as quick as we could once we got back.
I'm gonna grab a Kleenex, hold on.
Yeah. Ooh, you traded your avatar in for a Jaws Pro and Kong. Nice. Yeah. So do you have the Kong in your possession already, or is that just coming? Because I know they made just a few pros for locations and other demo stuff. And I know the LEs are rolling off the line, so.
Wow. Okay. Great trade so far, that's good.
That's a pretty good deal. Get a couple of pros out of the avatar.
Was it the original avatar? Or the
no, I think you got the JJP avatar, right?
Oh, wow.
Is that correct, Combo?
Traded it in already, okay. How long did you have that machine? I guess you didn't really connect with it that well. I know when I played it, like the one time or 2 times I played it at Chicago Pinball, it felt like a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like Avatar the movies, but it's not that strong of a theme for me.
Yeah,
he had a JJP Collector's Edition.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense how you could get 2 pros out of that deal.
Yeah. That's cool.
Just wasn't for him, is what he said.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you don't know until you own it and play it and
Play it for a while.
play it for a while. I mean, I think that's only happened to us maybe once, if at all. But sometimes it's hard when you don't really know, you know?
Well, like all the classic machines, we all had played them before, so we knew what they were when we had bought them. So it's just new games are the, are always the thing, especially if you want to get it early before you've really had a chance to play it much on location. Like Godzilla, we didn't buy right away. We waited a little bit, and then we got a deal on a Pro, which we were looking for.
That's a good point.
Because initially, when we first saw it, we didn't really, the call-outs weren't speaking to us.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of times that we just take our time to think about what game we want because it's a huge purchase. Excuse me. Oh, didn't mute.
Yeah, like combo. We kind of go for. We like games with progression. We don't necessarily focus on like the strategy to get like the biggest points possible because we want to explore the whole game and try to get as far as we can into it. Because that's where I feel satisfied. Big scores sometimes come along with that, but I just want to get as far in the game as I can.
No, Mike's facing the right way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Making sure. I had a flip-flop on me before. All right.
Yeah, Ed's got a little bit of a cold if we missed the intro, so we've been avoiding being in the direct vicinity of his breath. Because I just got back from a work trip, so but hopefully he got it before it was contagious while I was gone. But, good. I'm not gonna hold my breath that I won't get it. So.
Once more, like you mean it.
Yeah. I would say, airborne, but that's kind of weird.
It's been proven to be not really effective. Snake oil.
It's not so much snake oil as it's
Yeah. Yeah, it's also just got it's got stuff that's good for you in it,
right?
But orange juice and electrolytes, Oh, it's not off. He just bumped the volume down by mistake.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I knew I'd hit a button. I asked you about it.
Oh, well, I had to go up close to see the volume.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Drink plenty of Brondo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out to Home Depot today to get really what plants crave. I got a bunch of weed and feed for the lawn since it's springtime. Silver Ion, how you doing?
Where you going? Whoop.
Ed's got voiceover voice today because he's got a cold.
Damn it, dude. Oh, wow. Oops. A little slow there. Oh, you.
Oh.
Stupid drop target.
Yeah, time to be normal. Yeah, for us, we're finally getting back to normal too because we did the Stern thing, and then I had a work trip last week too. So.
Oh, casual.
Casual GC, how you doing?
Thank you for that 3-month subscription now. Thank you.
Great view of Wild Dog Schnoz.
You want me to keep going, Gary?
I can go.
Okay. Disinfect the entire machine. Yeah, you're ready. I thought you would, dude. He's got his Purell goop.
My goop.
His goop that will disinfect, protect, and bring you no germs. That's the hope, anyway.
Overlord knows what's coming next.
Things aren't 100% yet. Oh, okay. Back this weekend and then SF for work trip. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in Southern California at our corporate headquarters.
Yeah. We just came back from there. Well, it wasn't exactly LA. It was like Irvine or something.
Irvine, yeah.
I've only been to Irvine a couple of times. There was a friend of mine that was going to Irvine for a little while, and
Oh, that was.
he wasn't living on campus, but he was living nearby. And, you know, it's a nice area. Oh,
Man, I am so late on these shots.
you gotta wake your brain up. Some of the timing are a little weird on these shots. I still have to get really, really into the timing on Dungeons and Dragons. Now, to be honest, it's only been about 6 plays at this point for each of us on Dungeons and Dragons, maybe 10, 6 to 10 plays.
Well, we've streamed it 3 times.
Oh, it has? Wow, really? Only 3
Yep.
times? Holy moly. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do still to get to that point. I was quite happy that I got 100 million on King Kong, because I was watching a lot of folks that were playing at, you know, the Stern headquarters visit, and they were not getting, you know, 3-digit scores on 100 million or anything like that. It was usually like 50 million or 60 million.
It's a brand new game. Everybody's getting used to the shots. Nobody knows the rules yet.
Right. But there was one round of 4 players that each one of us got 100 million. I was like, yeah, I'm part of the cool crew that gets 100 million.
I think I did. I think I got 100. You got like good score. Didn't I get 170 or something?
You did.
Yeah.
I was just happy with my 102.
Yeah. Now, mind you, the other guys we were playing with that guy had a huge score.
Yeah. He was also on 2 different machines.
Well, no, one of the other
Oh.
guys.
Okay.
That guy, he was basically camped in line for every game the entire day. It's like,
Yeah, I didn't see him move hardly from that spot
no,
at all.
he was just like filming the game or whatever, and
Props to being committed.
Oh.
I mean, he was a good player too, so I can't knock that either.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a close call.
Ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
Hey there, TK Pinball, how's it going? Gary is like a stressed teen girl, always late.
yeah.
Oh, you gotta lurk for a while, casual, no worries. You're prepping the garage sale in a busy week. Wow,
Got to make room for more pinball machines, right?
that's right.
More budget.
Get rid of that 50-year-old ping pong table. You never use that anyway. That's like the one thing I always see at every garage sale, at least here in the States. You're most likely going to find either A, pool table, or B, a ping pong, or a foosball table. So there's 3. A lot of foosball tables I've seen in my day.
We have a pool table we almost never use. We used to use a
Yeah.
lot when we had parties and stuff at our old place in Minnesota, but we moved here, pandemic crashed us down, so
Yeah.
it barely gets any play. You can't sell them for jack, but yeah.
No. Well, at some point we'll have a social afternoon people over once again. We'll have to.
Yeah, the problem is everybody I know, they're all like either families or married with kids or whatnot, but
Not a lot of big kids out there. Not a lot of Toys R Us kids that don't want to grow up, and they're always a Toys R
yeah.
Us kid.
Most of the friends that I knew when I lived here that I still know, they're car people, so it's like car stuff. Sure, we do car stuff all the time,
Yeah,
but they're not big pinballers.
right. You haven't had a chance to tell us yet? You left your King Kong coverage? Well, thank you. Appreciate that, TK. Or my King Kong coverage, not yours.
Oh, you sold Rush, huh?
Oh,
You
okay.
finally beat the snot out of it, or gave up trying to beat the snot out of it.
Then ideas. Oh, it was a loner. Okay. Rush was.
Ah,
You
that
love-
explains it.
You love your kiddo, but you miss not having a kid. That's kind of why I don't mind it when I do have to get sick and things like this, because I would much rather have the kids just for a little while and then send them off, and that way I don't have to.
Let mom and dad deal with the temper tantrums.
Yeah, stick them in front of an iPad. No, just kidding.
Yeah, unfortunately, lots of people do that these days.
Yeah, I know.
For you,
Right, yeah, I cracked the code early on when I got an education. And then I realized that obviously I wasn't doing this for the money. I was doing it for, enjoying something that I can feel good about by the end of the work day. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. At some point, I'll probably jump ship and do a different, industry altogether. And I'm kind of feeling like at this point, my days with education might be numbered for many reasons. So we'll see. Maybe in the capacity that I'm currently in, not so much altogether. I suppose I should look at it that way. Oh, you never got a mini wizard on Rush? Best game was 750 million. Okay. That's not nothing to sneeze at. That's a decent score.
Yeah, I still have yet to do 2112. That isn't a challenge mode. I've almost been there twice.
Yeah.
On no Dalton.
Recently, you were close.
Yeah, the last time I played it was an hour and 20-minute long game. Ed suffered while I watched or while I played.
Yeah. That's the roll of the dice sometimes.
Yeah, when somebody gets a really good game going, the way we play.
Pat's got a pretty good deal rather for Ulick, cleaning my pins, replacing all the lights, and replacing some parts. Well, that's good. Diner was over 200 lights that were replaced with LEDs. Oh, very cool.
Oh yeah, if you hadn't upgraded that, yeah, that's full-on conversion.
That's definitely a good one to do. Although, honestly, the aesthetic of seeing the old school lights on that game kind of fits it. If you really think about it, because it's an old school diner,
It's still hard. It's still hard on the electronics.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because LEDs use so much less current. That it's better off not to have it.
I see.
Yeah, your electronics are happier for it.
And energy efficient. Right?
Yep, way more energy efficient.
Yeah.
And there are some really good LEDs out there now that kind of replicate the old school look, so you don't sacrifice some of that look if you choose your LEDs wisely.
You got so mad with the Pro Dead End. Oh
yeah.
On Rush.
Yeah, Rush is a premium game at least. Godzilla plays great as a pro. Foo with the upper playfield for us is a premium. D&D, we didn't feel that it was worth it. Kong, we kind of think the same thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
It's like you're not missing out on much.
Thankfully, I'm glad that I don't know if they've taken note of that or what.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that didn't count.
No.
Ooh, that was a good save.
Come on, I need to get that.
Come on, baby.
No.
There you go. Ooh.
I'm trying to. It's gonna time out on me.
There.
No. No. Ah.
Oh, the last second.
Woo.
That's another thing that is difficult about this game is once you get out of that mode, you have to do the process all over again to get the
Oh yeah.
Diner, let's see. Let me go back to silver. Finishing Spirit of the Radio was just a dice roll and how many moves you had to make. Oh, okay. I think the new pin's outlook, space allowed is Dune. Okay. HP.
Harry Potter.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we forgot to do the game. We'll do that at some point, maybe.
The what game?
The acronym game.
Oh no, I want to prepare for that.
Oh.
I want to prepare for that. No, we're gonna make a video out of that.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna make.
Oh. Okay. That's not a bad idea. Might be more fun with the audience, but I think it'll be just as fun.
Well, we can always stream it
Oh, that's true.
as a just chatting thing.
Yeah, that's true.
A pinball just
Pinball
chat.
just chatting with music. Because we have a record player that needs some love.
Right orbit is
But yeah, all those are pretty good choices there, Silver. I'm really curious to play Dune when I get a chance to. I'm not sure when that will be.
I think, isn't Dave? Yeah, Dave at Ulick is getting on.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think
I
Pat
honestly
said.
forgot what the list of Ulick was because there was a lot.
He's buying a ton.
Yeah.
He's going to go broke buying every new game.
I hope not.
Well, no. I'm mostly joking.
Oh. We'll get common like a year when it's done. Yeah, that's probably a good best bet because you know that the prices are going to go down.
And code.
And code, yes.
It's an Elwyn game, so it's probably, given how it plays, it's going to decently hold its value.
Yeah. Also, the code, when we played it,
it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. I was pleased with that, and everyone else was too. I'm going to go viral. Hopefully in the right ways. I wouldn't mind that. I want to be the laughing stock of pinball in 2025.
Yeah, thanks to all out there who watched our Kong video, by the way. It became our #1 video in 48 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's more than doubled every other video that we've ever done.
Yeah, so props to everyone out there. I don't think that 2.5 views is quite viral, but it's still pretty damn good.
Oh, I tilted. I didn't even realize I had 2.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so bad, right, Combo Check? Definitely can't complain there, you know?
Yeah, we wouldn't mind Ghostbusters,
No.
but people want a lot of money for them. So I'm hoping they do a vault of the Ghostbusters. But
that's kind of what we're thinking.
Or Ghostbusters Remastered would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to finish this one.
I think there's another Ghostbusters movie coming out, so maybe they can do that somehow with it. I would prefer the original Ghostbusters personally, though.
Yeah, the Afterlife series is good, but it's just the nostalgia factor of the original.
Yeah. They've done pretty well. I thought the humor and the reboot of the first Ghostbusters was really pretty good. A lot of dry humor. A lot of... I love the dry delivery of a lot of the lines that they have there. The more subdued humor is kind of up my alley more so. Oh, hey, Flippin' Nasty, or Flip It Nasty. How do you get your pins up the stairs when you sell or trade one? I need to find a pin, or I need to move a pin upstairs, but not sure if any of my heavy-duty hand trucks with 2 straps will be easy. Glad you asked. There's quite a few ways. It all kind of depends on your arrangement of your stairs. We actually have a YouTube video up on our Blog Arcade page
of how we do it.
And basically, it's a bunch of laminated boards that kind of sit and rest on the staircase itself, and then you wrap up the pinball machine in a shipping blanket or one of those moving blankets that you can find at great what's that place called, Harbor Freight. And then you do your thing, move them up. Obviously, you're going to need at least one person, and a lot easier to do it that way as opposed to trying to, I don't know.
Everybody's has a different technique. We have a U set of stairs, so I engineered a ramp setup and put some anchors in the walls, and we use an electric winch like you would pull a car up onto a trailer, a wireless one.
Yeah.
So we were going up. Coming down's easy. We just slide it down the ramps, tip it up, and then slide it down.
Yeah, just use it like
up is harder, especially as we get old. Ooh, I got some good numbers. Holy moly!
And I got a good
Holy
sneeze.
moly!
What was that about with the numbers?
I got like 2,067 on a couple of them.
Oh crap!
So I got to get those.
Yeah.
Wish I had those memorized, man.
Well, they're on the screen, but yeah, good luck in trying to follow what's on the screen while you're doing multi-ball. And then you go straight up the middle, you got a combo on the left. But again, that's hard to explain that to somebody, even with that on the screen.
The key is all of those are like combos of shots, so if I don't...
Yeah, Stairmaster is another way. It also kind of depends on your orientation of how...
Yeah, Escalara is the one a lot of people use for pins.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, there's a company, I think that might be the same one you're talking about, where they actually visit the pinball conventions on a regular basis.
Yeah, Escalara.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a motorized dolly.
Oh, the 3K. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But what's worth more than a broken back?
Or you just find somebody in your local community that has one and you borrow it.
Right.
Crossover is worth 2x for the remainder
You might be able to pull off, even if your stairs are steep, the technique that we have, and it's relatively cheap. Although the other thing what we did do eventually is get a car winch.
Yeah,
Stick it
that
in the
was just
wall.
a inexpensive electric winch.
Yeah,
Because it gets used so often, I'm not really worried about it like going bad.
right. Dave was going to make a package deal to get Aerosmith in South Park from the local putt-putt place that went under. Oh no. With Dude and Con coming, he just got the Aerosmith. Yeah, good choice. I mean, I know South Park is a classic and all, but it's had its heyday already come and go.
And the problem is it's literally only the first like season.
That too.
So it's like
Yeah,
content is
it's-
kind of limited.
Right, its relevance has long been overdue. Same thing with Simpsons, to be honest. But I don't know, Simpsons is a little more watchable than South Park for me. I kind of quit after the first season of watching that show. It just wasn't really my style.
Oh,
You did move to LE Silver? When I buy a new house and I'm doing that myself, the movers can handle everything else. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. You definitely don't want something to be broken and be like, oops, well, how much was that? We've had movers break stuff before, and then all they do is write a check for you. And then you can't find it anymore.
I stacked Area 51 on
Nice.
Combotron.
We also hand moved our vinyl collection.
Yeah, we moved our pins and our vinyl collection ourselves when we moved from Minnesota to here.
Yeah, that was quite the feat. It was like
Several 10-hour drives for
yeah,
me.
it was like 30 boxes or something like that. It was quite a bit. Maybe not 30, more like 20 or 25 at least, it feels like.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ed was without the pinball machine for like 3.5 months while I was working here.
Yeah.
And then he was babysitting the house as I was trying to get it sold.
Yeah. Kind of in between jobs at that point, because the place that I worked at just fell in total toxicity levels that I just couldn't even stand anymore. So I ended up working at like Cost Plus for a while. And same thing happened. Toxicity and bullshit. But then again, it's retail. I'm not terribly
Oh,
no!
Oh, 105 million from Combotron.
Damn, dude. That is one rocking score for that mode.
Yeah. Too bad I think that was ball 3. Oh, no, I might have an extra ball.
Oh, are there? I wonder if there really are at rentals at U-Haul. That ought to be a thing, though.
Yeah.
Or at least somewhere, somehow. Like, find a, I don't know, pinball place that might loan you one or something. I don't know. Oh, hey there. Bash Pinball.
What's up? Whoa. Right down the middle.
Thank you. Yeah. Somebody get a chance to hang out more? I know. Yeah, it was kind of a whirlwind, wasn't it? It was also sort of like the parents are away, and now we have the keys to ourselves, and it was like we had free reign of the place almost. It was kind of crazy, right?
All right, I've got
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Bot Frenzy on top of a mini wizard mode.
Yeah, I'm glad that you glad to see you. I was gonna actually reach out to you and figure out what we could do.
We're going to Austin.
We're gonna go to Austin, but at some point we'll have to hang and do something. We were talking a bit about that, and for those of you that are not familiar, we've just released a novel that is sort of setting the stage for our homebrew pinball machine. It's out and everything here. I'm gonna give you the link.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh,
There it is. And the idea is that, to help build the world of what it is that we're creating, and want to, give it a nice little backstory with it. So that's what this novel is all about.
yeah, rather than just a generic theme or using somebody else's IP, we thought we'd do our own.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a terrible airball there.
Don't. But yeah, definitely awesome to meet you as well, Don. And completely forgetting the name of the other fellow. So I apologize. I have to sneeze. Hold on.
Ed is suffering from a cold at the moment, so you'll have to pardon his coughs and things. He got it while I was out on a business trip, so hopefully I've avoided the contagion of it, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
Cool part is I'm getting more familiarized with the microphones, the new ones that we have now. Because for a long while actually, I've been kind of like confused on the button setup here. That ends tonight. No.
Whoa!
Right orbit is worth 2x for the remainder of the game.
All right. So I guess Gary's going back into a mode here. Yep, there he is.
Trying to.
Oh, dang.
Going to Chicago.
All right, Max Modulator. That's a
Max
nice one.
Modulator. That's the van. That's the van stuff.
All right, well, you maxed it out apparently because you just got an insider connected.
No!
Oh. And you went
That
halfway up
right
there.
ramp.
And it's deadly.
Yep. If
If
you don't
make
get
it
that
up
ramp
the
the whole way, Max Modulator.
Modulator.
But
One more time.
one more time, dude.
Chicago.
Now let's get that
Yeah.
overlord.
Chicago.
Got it.
Oh, the only other thing that we did do while we were near Chicago for this Stern trip was we took a visit to Galloping Ghost Arcade. We had not been there for quite some time, and it was great to see it again. They added some more. They added some more square footage to the building because they, I guess, bought out the very last tiny business that was in there. That was kind
Took
of,
over the whole building.
Yeah.
I think they bought the building, and then the people were getting slowly as things came up. They weren't renewing.
Yeah. But now at this point, they've covered every square inch and then some. They have another building a few blocks away that houses all their pinball machines, which we didn't visit. It was just a huge, daunting task to be at the one place. I mean, we were there for at least 3 hours because it was
3 to 4 hours or something like that.
quite a bit to try to catch up on. And, you know, placing games I don't think I'd seen before there either, since they had added so many. It was a lot of fun. My wrists were so tired at the end, though. Holy cow. From all the pinball playing and everything else, and button smashing.
That gave me a crap bounce up through there.
Ooh, good save again. Oh, you wanted to go to Galloping Ghost? And checking out the tournament of the Chicago Billiards Cafe. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, I'm sure that was just as fun. But yeah, we've been meaning to go to Galloping Ghost like multiple times. Like we would go to do Chicago Expo and Chicago Pinball Expo, and then be like, no, we're tired, you know, and do it like every, I think 3 years in a row. We're like, nah. Until this finally came up, the chance to do it.
Upper left loop is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
Yeah, your wrists were sore too, yeah. Yep, we're going to be at Chicago Pinball Expo this year. Most definitely. All right.
Foobot.
We got the food box.
I was like, it was lit red. I'm like, I gotta get it. Trying to get it.
Okay, let's add some paint on top of.
No!
Oh. Oh. Well, you had a good score on that mode. 222 million on Bot alone. That's probably going to push you up to $1 billion at least.
Yeah, it should be over that by now.
Yeah, I was watching earlier. In fact, you got a high score.
Bots destroyed champion.
Well done. 39 bots.
39 bots.
Yeah, you were on that mode for quite some time. Oh, Combotron.
Yeah, see,
Wow.
those combos were like huge, and I'm like, oh man. And then I got stacked Area 51 on top of it.
Nice.
So
yeah, 1.1.
On top of the Combotron. So 1.182.
Well done.
Right. Pretty good. Not my. All right, thank you, Pat. Yeah, see, if you can stack on a Combotron, then you can get the. Especially if you had the scores. When it gave me the Combotron readout, I was like, whoa, they were like some of them were 4 digits. I'm like, that I never get that.
Yeah.
Ed's the one who always gets that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I need to nail this mode.
Yeah.
All right, Ed, you are up.
Yes, I'm going to grab a cough drop.
He is going to grab a coffee droppy so he doesn't coffee in your eerie.
Or something.
Yeah.
How much sugar did you have today?
That would be the hour nap I took, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back, folks.
All right. Sorry, I just blew.
Hey, Cammy, how you doing?
Sorry, I just blew my nose in front of everybody. I'm going to try to hit the pause button on or the mute button on my microphone when I can, but as you may know, that might be tricky while playing a pinball machine at the same time. Looking forward to seeing you guys at Expo this year. We'll be there. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we got to definitely do something. Hang out or chat or whatever it might be. That is the fun thing about the pinball community thus far. It's been a hodgepodge of a band of misfits that are nerds just like us, just in different ways. I mean, we're nerds for several different things in our lifetimes that we've experienced and had fun with. But when it comes to pinball machines, it's definitely a unique group of folks out there that are, for the most part, pretty cool. Seattle. Yeah, good point. There we go. I am the Overlord. It's like I hit a shot that didn't get counted as a jackpot. That was weird. I mean, I think it took it, but it didn't give the jackpot like call out, which was kind of weird.
Left ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
There we go. Oh, strike one. Oh, a little hard to. There we go. One of my goals of the new year is to get familiarized with dead flip skills and know when to use them. And that's not one of them. Because I'm kind of the Is that what you were talking about?
Taking a break from playing the...
Yeah, getting sick is one of the unfortunate things about being a human. Or any living creature, I would imagine. But I almost had that. Oh, that kind of done. Come on, baby. Oh shit! I should have moved it a little bit.
To be continued.
Damn. I'm gonna consider this the warm-up round either way. Oh,
Yeah.
that was ball one. Huh.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I didn't do as bad as I thought I did there. Must have had an extra ball. I don't remember doing that. Let's go back to Roswell. Oh. No, that was way late.
Way late.
I was trying to get
That
to
left shot's always hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the orange light, and it's hard
Yep.
to time. Oh. And I didn't hit the thing. Oh well. It still did the auto plunge correctly that time.
Get ready. 3 bonus X for 1 lucky caller.
Nope. It's like I have to not think about that shot to actually hit it. That's the annoying part about some of these shots that I do in here. There we go.
You have one in the upper playfield though too.
Do I? Like
Yeah.
here?
Yep. Upper playfield.
Oh,
There's a orange
Oh,
shot
that-
up there. Yeah. Oh.
that upper playfield got it. Nope, that was late.
Hey, it's go time.
Oh, that was close.
Now in your right orbit.
Ah. Like here, I probably would have been better off somehow dead flipping it or something. No, that was wrong. Oh, I have that lit. Okay. Oops. Oops, my hand slipped. Did I do that? There we go. There we go. Freaking A. All right.
All right, you got Bot Frenzy on top of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the upper playfield this whole time, so we'll see what we can do here. I'm gonna play poorly Pulp Fiction while watching the stream. Hey,
Which
you're out.
mini mode you should try to focus on? I'm not, unfortunately,
Ooh,
that
did it.
familiar with
Nice.
the mini modes. I tend to try to get the mini modes through them so I can get that special 1 billion, that 1 billion bonus.
Oh,
Whoa!
Overlord now. Looks like the Foos got away. This
no. Why am I sucking so hard?
a few more hits for Sonic Radio.
Oh, did that.
Jackpot! Ooh, hit the center shot. Oh, well, never mind. It went away.
Damn it. Okay, I got an extra ball. That's good news. Oh. Oh, nuts. I misclipped that one, damn it.
I am looking forward to giving Dune a try whenever we can get our hands on one.
Me too. It's a theme that I'm a little more interested in than, say, like Avatar or, in some ways, King Kong, to be honest. Because King Kong was not my favorite monster. It was like Godzilla. Oh, yeah. Man.
Hurry up, Pinball! Thanks for that raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, hey.
What were you playing out there?
Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Probably in the middle of the ad break. So we'll welcome you again once you're in here. Anyone got a recommendation on which mini mode? Oh, you Gary answered that one. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Deadpool. Ah,
Oh, cool.
nice. Do you have a pro or a premium on that one?
Oh.
Deadpool's always a game we've liked. We just had other ones we wanted to buy first. Premium. Oh, it's a loaner. Oh, nice.
Oh, so hard to hit. Oh.
It's probably not one of those games we keep in our collection forever if we had one.
Finally got it. Oh.
Combotron.
Love the disco loop.
That's right.
Yeah, Deadpool's a fun game. I like that one. Hey, Red Lancer. To integrate the theme, yeah. He sold both.
Yeah, that's not a long-term keeper, Deadpool.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, we talked to a lot of people because we were thinking about it, and they were like, yeah, for you guys, you'd probably get through it and bored of it. So we just never have grabbed one. We're definitely thinking about Kong. TNA has to go for Kong to arrive. But it seems to be a very popular pin. Lots of people are liking it, so I have the feeling they'll be making those for a while. And given the fact that it's not a licensed theme, there's no contract for them to stop making it. So as long as people are buying it, they'll keep making it.
Damn it. Oh, I almost... Oh. Oops, that's one. Oh, that's too dangerous. Son of a bitch. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I wanted to get in. I was wishing they were going to make some standard edition of the Medieval Madness ones, but when they came out with the Merlin edition, but you got to get used to where the shot comes back out of, and once you do that, then you realize, oh, hey, I need to hit this thing after that shot because it's going to dump it over here. So once you do that, then you're like, then you get some flow going in Kong. So it's actually got flow. This game is like quirky, but you don't really get the good flow on things.
Yeah, I mean, the flow is there. It's just a weird crisscross applesauce sort of thing going on here.
Yeah, it's like X-Men is like way not the same as, unfortunately, is Kong.
Oh,
yeah, and it's hurry up. Given how slow CGC is at manufacturing, you'll probably have plenty of time to save up for it.
Damn it. One.
Yeah, because even though they say they're going to be making them, it could be the end of the year before they even start production on it because they're still doing Cactus Canyon. I wish they would have tooled up to be able to run more than one game at a time, because if they do announce
there we go.
Twilight Zone, there's going to be a boatload of people that want that one too.
want. It's so annoying.
The mute button is directly across from another button, and it's really hard to not hit both buttons.
Yes.
And one of them turns off you either turn off the noise reduction and mute yourself.
Yeah.
Or the bottom one's like volume. So yeah, we were watching you play a little bit of your Lord of the Rings before stream. I was going to ask. It sounds like you have a pin sound board in that game, because we run that on our virtual one, the pin sound software, which is way better than the original sound package.
I think I didn't do anything there.
Supersonic radio. Signal boosted.
Yeah, it's like I once I loaded that thing up onto our virtual VPX, because I run the pin sound software on it for a variety of tables on it, and you're like, oh yeah, this is way better than the original.
Oop, way early. And back down again. Oh. Somehow deflected it just enough. There we go.
Oh, you did your own music on the TZ, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had done that on our getaway. We had like 3 or 4 packages we had
Hard.
put together. We also had done one for Funhouse before they came out with the 2.0 kit on that one. And that was a lot of fun. We did one for Indianapolis 500, which was, using more modern Formula One IndyCar music. And that really woke the game up too.
There we go. Oh my god, it all fell apart.
Oh, your day job is
Finally.
music and FX. Oh, nice.
Keep Austin weird.
Alright, we got Austin.
Weird.
That's always my goal every single time I
Probably have to
stream.
tap you on the shoulder. It's like, hey, we need some special effects noises for our homebrew. Yeah, it's an original theme, so it's going to need all original everything. I can't just steal it from an IP. Because I kind of want each area's songs to sound like the area. So, got several musician friends that I'm going to go, hey, I got a challenge for you.
There we go. Finally got the stupid shot I wanted.
Yeah, it's an original theme that we did. Yeah, we actually wrote I actually wrote a book to support the theme. So.
No.
All original science fiction book, like world building, fictional politics, you name it, it's in there. Creating a whole new world. We didn't just want to make a homebrew based on some TV show or whatever. We wanted our own thing.
Well, I was doing all right. I was happy about getting into the mini wizard mode. Watching you break your glasses.
Oh no! I hope I didn't chip them. These are my good reading glasses.
And then all fell apart.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm working on half capacity with, being sick and all.
Ed's got a cold. All right. Are you? Is that?
It's not just Ed howling like a dog for every shot.
Yeah.
Oh, Dirty Pull Pinball. I didn't get to say hi to you.
He was
enamored
kind of
with.
busy.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Were you wanting me to step up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick break.
Okay.
Gary's gonna disinfect the machine. He's got his Purell. He's
I'm
ready.
attempting to keep from getting his cold. He got it while I was on a business trip, so I'm hoping he was past the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, you do music? Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, because there
appreciate
are, in this world, there are 8
Here,
different lands and many different characters from each one, and they're all like, it's an alternate Earth novel, so it's kind of like, they're loosely based on regions of our world. So, I've been, I was doing a lot of artwork for it. In fact, the homebrew design's kind of gone through some evolutions. I was playing around with different art packages, and I think the latest stuff is going to look good. Because I was kind of trying to, I think I did 3 different playfield art designs just to see kind of where I wanted to go with it. And then now I've got to go back into visual pinball to do some shot adjustment, and then back into CAD to do the actual mechanical design, and I just chucked that into the outlay. No, I always have a little bit of dry throat, chronic allergies, so I always have a little bit of coughing and stuff like that. So, plus I just got back from a business trip, so been suffering the time on the airports, so chronic lane drain issues. Yeah, I think we all do to some degree. Oh, they barely made that. Yeah, everything's blooming here, so it's like, it's that time of year. In fact, today I went out and got a bunch of lawn food because I got to start doing the fertilizing and seed over and all that garbage. I want to find like a little like 3-story old former downtown area in some small town just outside the metro, and not have a lawn to take care of, and just have like the garage and the bottom floor, the pinball arcade, and then the living space. I'm so sick of taking care of lawns. They're just such a huge waste of resources and chemicals and stuff that we are dumping onto the earth.
That green guy is after you.
Oh, I missed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was just bad.
Roswell, to be continued.
Yeah. Well, Pat, but he deals with kids as his day job. So he's way more exposed to that stuff than I am generally.
As it turns out, like, my mind doesn't change at all. Like, I still feel like I'm my 13, 14-year-old self, or whatever it is that I'm supposed to be. And how the fuck did I end up being 47 years old all of a sudden? That's the only thing I have to wonder, you know.
Well, that's what happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, there's your shout out for Hurry Up Pinball. Thank you so much for that raid earlier. Oh, and don't forget to also check out Dirty Pool Pinball. Very unique streamers.
All right, third time's the charm.
In many good ways.
Can I get... There we go.
Same with Hurry Up. Pat.
For the orange.
Yeah, it would make it a lot easier to move pinball machines, wouldn't it?
No, right.
Although I think, didn't,
To be continued.
trying to think. So like Friends had their own loft, which meant the whole building needs an elevator. Frasier also had a loft,
Yeah.
which means he needs an elevator. So we don't really
Yeah.
live in a
Yeah.
building.
But I was
so-
saying that if we got
Yeah.
one of those like 3-story buildings in an old downtown and renovated it, so I could have my project garage on the main floor, pinball arcade in the second floor, upstairs living. That'd be
Right.
great. No lawn, rooftop outdoor area. You know.
That's what Ringer did.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, but they bought into a building that already done. I'm just talking like Herman's is a great example. A
Okay.
building like that, to where
Yeah.
3 levels, just in some downtown area that's not a downtown area anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
That isn't in a very nasty neighborhood. Hey, right down the middle. Thank you.
Oh, they did Shell Shock. I didn't remember. I didn't really watch Friends a whole lot. I only saw like bits and pieces of it growing up, thanks to my sister loving the heck out of that show for a while anyway.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely my warm-up game. Fourth time for Roswell. Oh, of course, it went right out.
You got a robot lawnmower a few years ago. Oh, we saw one of those on the road in near Chicago, which was
They were doing like the medians on the divided road.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
I know. I was kind of like, aren't they afraid that someone might go and steal it,
and borrow it.
or just damage it just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, rooftop. Well, I don't want a pool.
Nah,
No, pool.
too much work.
Too much work. Too much expense for
A spa
pool.
with
A hot tub. Yeah, a hot
with
tub would be great.
privacy shades, please.
Yeah, or if you're on a rooftop, you might not have to worry about it.
And that's true. Depending on the curvature of everything. You like live right next door to like a hotel that has multiple floors. There was one year I was gonna try to do like a rooftop party, like rent a space out that was supposed to have all that stuff, and then it fell through. I was bummed. Because we were gonna get like a really discounted rate or some such. Oh. The thing about Foo Fighters Pinball is it's very, very easy to drain more than one ball during multi-ball, like simultaneously, I might add. I think I've said that before about Godzilla, but I think I've gotten better with that game since then, so I don't really complain about that anymore. Also, being sick, being that it zapped about half of my energy, I was commenting today to Gary. I'm like, you know, with my half energy that I have, I'm really not. I don't have energy to get mad. I don't.
And you know what I told him? Always do that. Don't be mad.
Yeah. I don't like being mad. It's not like I sat here in my diary or in my schedule and thought, I need to make up my mad points right now, and I'm falling behind here. But it does kind of it's making me stop and think, like, do I get really mad that often? I like to think I don't, but
more than you should.
yeah, probably. There's so many frustrations in the world today. I can't help it, I guess. But I have to turn that frown upside down in some way. I have to play more pinball. I have to listen to Shell Shock. Every single time that I think if I'm about to get mad, I need to just have the image of Enhance Your Calm Ed, like, and print it on my shirt or something. Actually, I sort of made a joke video about that. I got in a fursuit and everything. Was like, this is going to help me enhance my calm and be a better pinball player anyway. Because as you may or may not know, whenever you're in a rotten mood, you don't end up playing your best games, as it turns out anyway. But I am only speaking for myself here. I don't know about you guys. Because we've all had those off nights. Or those moments when you're like, why am I not hitting anything? And then tears and sorrow and anger happen. You usually play your best right before bed when I'm really sleepy. Huh.
Not thinking about your shots.
That happens quite often. I've gotten a little bit better about
Nope, that went right down the
about telling my brain, do the shot that I want you to do, instead of just sort of hitting everything willy-nilly. I like to think I'm getting better at that. But then I played Dungeons and Dragons, and then I remembered, oh right, I got to spend more hours on that machine to get comfortable enough when I can do those things.
Keep the rock flowing, partner.
Pat says, just do a monthly Rage Room visit.
Who wants
That's a good point. Isn't there a place available to do that or something? I seem to recall you talking about that. Or maybe somebody in chat did one at one point. Where you literally are renting out you know, the space. It has all these like things you can smash and break, and you know, you go out and do your thing. And I think that's a great way to clear up those frustrations. Clean your soul, cleanse your soul. Because we don't need
Don't need Ed coughing.
I made myself laugh. That's another annoying thing too. Whenever I have a set of giggles coming in, it turns into a hack attack, and that's not fun.
Get that overlord. Dude, do not do that.
Do not do that, dude. Yeah, the funny thing was that really good game I had, I tilted out that one ball. So I lost all those bonuses.
Oh, so it was you, Pat. I thought so.
Whoa.
Was one up in north of Ann Arbor. Cool. All right, I'm going to keep that in mind. May not be as fun as... You almost have to like amp yourself up, though. Too bad you can't do it on a moment's notice, unless you can. I don't know if you have to reserve the room, like, you know, weeks in advance or something. I'm sure there's a lot of waivers you have to also sign too, because I'm sure it's fairly easy to hurt yourself doing all that. I mean, it's better than the purge, right? Oh,
That gave me a terrible,
taking a purge.
terrible round. Whee! So one thing this game does is a lot of like,
Yeah, there's a lot of sweetness to the. I don't know even what you call those. It's like crossing the streams almost, but not.
bad rebound geometry.
Yeah, maybe that's all it was. In general, though, when you miss your shots, you do have to be careful because there are some weird rebound shots you gotta try to save. I think this game definitely helped me get better at those kinds of things. A lot of millisecond, placement of the flipper in order to get the ball to come out the right way you want it to, so you can dig it out of the middle.
Ooh.
That was a backspin thing right there. That was a thing of beauty. Oh, you want the day of? Even better.
And then bought 2
Milk crates of stuff to break. Oh, okay. Cool. So it's like, what kind of stuff do they have? Do they have like old telephones and like, or do they have like Nerf balls and things like this? I'm sure there's they're going to have to get like a bat or something that has some weight to it so you can have some sense of satisfaction, but you don't want to get it too heavy that you end up like breaking your own arm trying to bash a TV in with your bare claw or whatever. Yeah, or scanners or just flat out copy machines like in
PC
Office
load
Space.
letter.
Yeah, PC load letter. I've had a lot of moments with that with copy machines.
If it's technology, Ed's had a moment with it.
Mm-hmm. The one copy machine at my work is probably about 15, 20 years old. It's on its last legs. And there are number codes. Now, the cool part is, though, I have a 800 number I call, and I usually can get someone right away, and I'm like, what does this number mean? Like, what is there? Is there, like, a workaround that lets me turn the printer back on? And sure enough, there's a weird... like, literal series of, like, Konami codes that you have to punch into the copy machine in order to somehow work around this stupid system alert that is not letting me use the thing for the day. So, it's doable. You just have to know the right people, man. I'm just hoping that my boss will eventually replace my 15 to 20-year-old computer. Because
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'm not either, but here's what she's done, though. She's actually bought a new hard drive, okay? she needs to find someone to do the work to put it and place it and make it work, and she has yet to do that.
Oh, for your old computer?
Yeah, because she actually went out and bought it one day. I think she was scared I was going to leave one day or something. She's had moments like that where she's convinced I was leaving.
That you were just going to walk out the door?
Yeah, because it's not fun working on a piece of equipment that literally is doing a job that should only take 30 seconds to do, and it's taking 5, 6, 7 minutes to just load a simple web page or something like that. And here I am trying to like help out a parent on the phone, and I'm like, well, guess I'm not doing that right this second. Oh. Glassware, computers, oh, perfect. TVs, okay, all available. They've had bats, golf clubs, and other weapons of mass destruction. Kowalt Bird, how you doing?
No!
Been a tired individual today. You and me both. I'm fighting off an annoying cold of some sort. Yeah, I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow because I'm debating on not showing to work tomorrow, or calling off from work, whatever. Just so I can recover, because I don't know. It was kind of a lazy afternoon for both of us. Gary was on a business trip. That kind of wiped him out for the whole week there. And we just finished putting a video together to put that up on YouTube. So, still been productive at least. Not at the same time exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get more vitamin C in me. I did buy some tangerines at the store the other day, so I'll just start scarfing down on that 3 pound bag of tangerines, and that'll get my vitamin C boost there. But other than that, I'm here.
That went warmer. Smoking up through there.
I saw that. That was great. No. It like rebounded the right exact wrong spot, and so did that stupid sling.
Super jackpot ready at the upper playfield. Get it.
Yeah, at least I had my it's not tea. I had coffee earlier. I guess tea's probably better for that kind of thing, because coffee tends to coat your throat. Speaking of which, hold on a second. There we go.
Oh, no!
Oh, man. I don't know how you got away with this one danger on that one. Oh, the thing was still on. Nice.
Oh, I guess the ball save is still on there. I was all ready for it.
Yeah. Heat frenzy, exactly. Hold on. This is a moment where I need to blow my nose. Hold on.
No, the reformatting is spreading.
I'm going to collect my snot rags.
I'm not touching them.
Right.
Chicago, to be continued.
I don't want this to be a
continued.
complete slob-looking place. Ugh.
Oh, that gave me a crap bounce.
Oh.
Encore.
Encore. Not off-core. Encore.
Boink. Yes. I was like, it's going straight down the middle.
I got another confession to make. Got a danger now. Oh. Those are the most painful. You have a really good ball one, and lo and behold, ball two sucks. Mm-hmm. It never ceases to amaze me how many times that happens. No matter how good you are. Need wisdom. Should I narrow my outlane posts, or do I keep the moral high ground by having them at stock settings?
Narrow them, have fun with the game. Unless you're tournament playing, don't worry about it.
I mean, the other way to look at it is, if you are tournament playing, take them off for a little while, like, you know, treat them as training wheels and then put them back on.
Oh! That air ball.
That sucked.
Damn you.
That was anticlimactic.
Yes. All right, you want another shot?
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought you were going to go again.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you get your fun.
Get my fun. Get my kicks at Route
Mostly, see if you had enough
66.
energy.
Yeah. Neither have we. Well, technically, I guess that's not right. I think we had one experience for 4 hours.
Yeah,
People have time for tournament play. Yeah, exactly.
For us, we close down the outlanes because generally all these newer games, even with them down, they're still dangerous.
Right.
Just have fun with your damn game.
Pinball's supposed to have fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's so easy to forget that, though, because, you know, I'm a competitive person. Now, I don't know if I want to spend an entire day being a competitive person, because that would wipe me out. Like, I tend to be... Gary and I are kind of introverts, you know. I mean, when I say kind of, I mean, I guess you could just consider us that, even though on stream it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of energy and effort to maintain the excitement and maintain all that.
I'm kind of always like in the middle, like, but it does at some point you just got to recharge the social battery.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm working on stuff, I tend to like to work by myself to a degree because then it lets me focus on what I'm doing.
Right. Me too.
It's like zen for me to work on stuff. That's why I don't like stream working on games, because I'm like trying to focus on the task at hand. Lynn, I don't know if they've eliminated or not. I don't suspect they did.
Oh, shit. I got caught
Because
reading
that would
chat.
probably be a redesign of the game. So
I'm gonna mulligan that one.
that's possible. I mean, I haven't
Oops.
ever replaced or even worked on a Spike 2 board. The oldest Spike 2 game we have is Rush. I can take a gander inside Rush and see if it's got one. But I need a light to do that.
Spike.
Spike 2. Bringing out God.
The 10 million candle.
10-minute candle power light I
Yeah.
got. Yeah. Let's see what Rush has. Rush is the oldest game we've got.
Oh. Oh yeah. Huh.
The oldest Spike
Wow.
2 game.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hey Seattle, the Foos are back in town, and they're putting out a serious call to all Seattle listeners. Get out of resistance.
Rush has a battery.
That freak flag fly.
It isn't a different kind of holder. It actually sticks out of the board. Yeah, Rush has got one.
That was close. Damn it.
Yeah, Rush has got one.
No, damn
Yeah,
it.
I don't see why they would need it if they got the ability to flash the settings. So,
Whoa, that almost airballed into the outline.
yeah, so Rush has a battery. And then Godzilla's the second oldest
Thank
one
God.
we've got here. We'll take a look and see if they've eliminated that.
There we
Godzilla's got one.
go. Apparently it doesn't though, says Lynn.
Well, on her game, hers is a relatively new one.
Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, both our Rush and our Godzilla have one, but I don't know about Foo or D&D. They're both behind the rig.
Oh, baby.
To be continued.
Oh, the real-time
There we
clock?
go.
Yeah. Maybe now that they're all trying to do all the insider connected, they're like, yo, we don't need to do that. If it's connected when it's on, it's picking the time from this service.
No, don't go that way.
Yeah, ours we got about a year after production started on Godzilla.
Oh,
And it's weird. It's not if this is your board, it's not a battery like that. It's in a little holder that's mounted sideways up off the board too.
There, oh.
Yeah, I've never looked or had paid attention to it.
That was a close one.
I don't care about the real-time clock.
One danger. One ring.
2001 monolith. Yep. They are tiny little coin batteries. They're not big ones.
Ooh, another
Oh,
close
it's not
call.
even a holder on yours. Maybe they've just said, if you're Insider Connect,
Anyone? There you go. Are you happy now? No. Damn, mistimed that one. Oops, that was early. I knew that was going to come, but hey, I have a ball save still on.
yeah, I imagine that it's like, unless the game has something that's dependent on the time of day, no matter whether it's connected or not, you know, I can't see a reason to even have them
Here we go.
with a time. Like, it's weird. Like, 90s Williams games all had the time you could put in, but it kept it on board and the batteries took care of that. But I'm like, well, who cares? A lot of people have watches. Everybody's got a cell phone now.
But it's not part of the machine. It looks better. Oh, damn you, ball. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
You'll pay for that in quarters.
In quarters. No.
Oh, Midnight Madness mode, yeah.
UFO is a go.
Oh, okay.
Midnight Madness!
Yeah.
50 million!
Yes, there we go. We got a bot. 50 million. I didn't know it actually mattered for that mode.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know why I was blissfully ignorant about that.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicagoland.
Excuse me.
Is a terrible thing to waste, folks. Go let the overlord beam into your noggin.
The ultimate cost savings. Let's reduce that tiny little battery and holder.
Yeah, really. Damn it. It went like completely perfectly centered when it fell there. I think I hit the one left bumper thing on the top.
they do not have the battery, and since he shuts
Really?
off the games when he's not open, you can't run a monthly tournament on the game.
Oh, that sucks. Huh.
Since the pros were designed for operators, I'm surprised that they didn't keep the battery in those, but I guess they probably took them out across the board on all Spike 2 CPUs.
Yeah.
Somebody bean counted that one out.
It's just a game, man. Relax.
That was really freaking annoying just now. Those last two balls were just complete scams. I mean, I had a really great ball one, and then everything fell apart.
Well, Lynn, I think it's like Dave down there at ULIC runs monthly tournaments. So basically, when you play that, it's automatically registered like for the tournament for that game that month, and then the winner gets some prize. So it's a little different than tournament, per se tournament settings for the game. It's like monthly leaderboard essentially. But yeah, it seems weird that it wouldn't keep it logged somewhere else. You think it could have just stored that in RAM somewhere in the.
There we go.
Yeah, because I think the last thing any pinball place wants to do is leave their games on 24/7 when people are only playing them for half of that time.
Oh, 100%. Oh my god. This kind of sucks. Dude.
That was a close one.
Yeah, this is a sign. Sign of going out of business. Speaking of Ghostbusters. Hey, we're in New York too. How about that? I just hit the button super fast. Didn't care where I went. It's like it knows.
Every new game has it.
Right, every new game has it now, so it's kind of a moot point.
They saved the city.
Damn it.
Left ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
Oh, I couldn't. Oh, that was a weak hit off that sling.
Yeah, because I think at that time they had like 4 older Stern Spike 2s, and they just bought one kit, and they did some switching thing. They'd log one in, get logged in, and then they'd switch the Ethernet or something and log in a different way, different machine.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that? Like, slowly floated off this thing. Oh.
Jackpot, dude.
I wasn't trying to do that. And it made it work after all. Well, that's to that.
Overlord better watch who he's messing with.
No. Okay, good. Well, at least I got that lit. No. No, I missed it again. There we go. No. Well, I got that too. Good. I needed that. Oh. I don't know what the hell that was there just now.
Yeah, I'm curious. They did say they were going to go update it in some of the other systems, so I'm sure somebody is working through all the latest games and updating the menu system, and then it'll be like one day they'll be like, here's all the new code with all of the new menu system, which is fine with me. I don't really care. I just hope it doesn't blow away my settings.
Yeah.
Dare try again?
Like the music and music mix, you know, compared to the voices, etc.
Yeah, hold on, I need to blow my nose.
Ed has got to take care of a drainage issue. And this isn't the sweat issue. He needs the kiddie pool for a different reason tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I actually started breaking a sweat, and I didn't even drink a beer yet.
I had way too much beer Thursday night with Kevin and Howard, so I was like, I'm not going to have beer.
Yeah, especially if you're hungover. You said the next day on the plane.
Yeah, I was traveling back
that
hungover.
sucks.
Yeah.
Not as bad as that. That sucks worse.
I met up with some old friends out when I was out in California. They drove over to where I was at. We went to a brew pub place, and then
I cannot believe that happened.
And then they started doing trivia, so we walked over to the hotel and sat in the hotel lobby having beer.
This game makes me hate auto plunge like to a T.
Yeah, this has got, you know, there's a few of these games that have plunge issues, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
Rush, Godzilla, and this one of the games we own, plunge sucks.
Yeah, and it's like anytime we see a game that has a weird plunge like that, you're like, oh, that's gonna break. That's gonna break.
It might work perfectly day one, but
Suddenly I have a ball save. Okay, cool.
But as things wear, it always goes
He
south.
doesn't want to listen to me. Is this the hold button thing again?
No, that was a single hit.
I hit it like 3 times and it didn't go.
It did.
It finally did at the third hit.
That was the UFO, so
Okay.
it probably just didn't get to the animation right away.
All right.
Destination,
Right. All right, dude.
Los Angeles, Seattle,
Everything is half done? Is that what I'm reading
New
here?
Orleans.
How did I go through every mode and not finish them at this point? Oh, I forgot. I'm not doing well at the end of this night. That's probably all it
Yeah.
is.
Instead of going back to the same one, you would just move on to something else.
Yeah, my time is just garbage. The garbage. Oh, good. The moment I stopped worrying about it was the moment that I... Damn it. I saw that coming. Nope. Oh, I saw that coming.
Los Angeles to be
Nuts to that! Ugh. when I want to get good and I can't because I'm twirling and twirling downward. All right.
Give it another go.
No, I'm gonna let Gary give it another go.
And wiping the buttons, Actually.
Oh well, had a couple of half billion point games today. Ugh.
Come on.
I feel like every new thing, there's a lot of people that complain because they're so used to the old way. Yeah, there's a bit of that too. But, you know, you have to... I do understand that it takes quite a bit of time and energy and figuring out all of these things to make it work.
Use the flipper buttons to pick a song.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, generally, day one, we go change the free play, you know, which is now in the easy access on the new Stern menu system. And then it's maybe like the trough kickers on the Stern so they're not destroying things. And a couple of the, some of the games, you know, we make fine-tune adjustments on a few little things. But
yeah.
General, it's not a whole lot. You're in the menu like once and then you never go back into it.
Lynn says slides over to the wet dry shop vac. Okay, there'll be some slight discomfort. Like get this holds up to one nostril. Yeah, they just need to hook up to something to my throat and do the same thing. It's not so much the stuff in my nostril that bothers me. It's like the sudden and violent coughing that just my body just without warning it just.
So that's not liposuction because it's not fat. That's what's phlegmosuction? Yeah.
Well, they were doing that for a while for like earwax, and then I guess they decided, well, that's a little too hard on your eardrum, so we shouldn't vacuum your eardrum or vacuum your ears out too much to get rid of that. Such wonderful topics we're talking about right now.
Bodily functions.
Bodily functions. It's me. I'm talking about me. My phone did a system update. That's another good point with Windows trying to update everything to like Windows 11, and I've experienced Windows 11 and it's terrible. But then we're gonna all lose support. Was it in October? We're losing Windows 10 support.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah. It would have been kind of amazing if, James Cameron somehow figured out, like, really told the future about how AI is going to take over the planet. And the only thing I think he was off by about 30 years or whatever.
Well, the thing is, Terminator is not the first one to do that. There's been science fiction books about
computers taking
over.
And
stuff. Yeah, it's
all right.
It's not the first one.
Well, that's the main one that comes.
Right, it's one of the big first mainstream.
Right. Well, then Can you think of any others off the
Off
top
the top
of
of my
your
head, no, but I know I've read ones where it's like there's computer systems that are, you know,
Yeah.
artificial and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah. I mean, there's Star Trek Next Generation episodes about that very subject.
right.
The one that comes to mind is the salesman, the defense robot salesman guy.
Oh, I'm not that familiar with all
Oh,
this.
okay.
Remember,
watched
you're
way
the
too many.
Trekkie here.
I am the Trekkie here at this household. Don't ask me what season it was. I think it was like season 1
I'm sure Lynn could tell you.
or season 2.
Yeah.
I feel like it was season 1. 'Cause I feel like Tasha Yar was there.
No!
Ooh. Good episode though. I remember that.
Okay, got the side ramp. What's next?
Oh, so let me remember who the actor was. I believe that the actor that played the salesman was the older gentleman that was, I think he's an Italian, like in real life. And he played, his probably best known role was he was the ghost in Ghost, like the old gentleman in the subway where Patrick Swayze meets up with him and he learns how to like use his powers or whatever. And anyway, he was the robot salesman that had since long been gone. He was just a projection and was trying to sell his, like, you know, defense weapons of mass destruction to like whatever planet or whatever was going to buy it. Oh, there was an episode of Outer Limits that had the AI bot robot assistants take over. Huh.
Yeah. Well, Isaac Asimov has that whole robot series, a bunch of different books that, you know, explore artificial intelligence. So.
Yeah. You just remember the Star Trek movie where the Shatner had the slingshot around the sun twice to go back and save the freaking whales.
Oh yeah. Star Trek 4.
That was Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the better Star Treks out there, amazingly enough. Well, double dumbass to you! Like so, you know.
Feel the grip of my magnetic power.
He was the one that taught Swayze to kick the tin can that was like totally picture. Yeah. He was in the episode of Star Trek Next Generation about that old thing I was explaining. One of the better ones. Oh.
Got it. Ooh, solid. Finished that city mode.
Arsenal of Freedom, I believe, was that one. Okay. I'm going to make a note of that because I'm going to look for that tonight. I'm going to watch that episode. First season. I was right. I thought I had it right in my head. I had the hologram salesman of the weapon systems that were being demoed on the away team and the ship. Yeah. So that was one way of AI taking over. Although that was, I think, something... Oh, no, that came out before Terminator 2. So there. That's just the one example I know of. Oh, you got that link even. Nice.
Got the what?
The link for that episode. Sweet.
Don't you have
Vincent
like all
Cervoli.
of them though?
That was the name of the guy. Vincent Savelli. Savelli? I think I said that right. I think we do. I don't know, Gary. I have to look.
I think you have like the entire series.
I hope so, because I'm going to watch this episode if we do. Yeah, that was the name of the dude. Great actor. Great. One of the better character actors, honestly, out there. There's a really fascinating story about his life out there somewhere, too. A really good documentary about it.
No.
You just looked it up, yeah.
Good, it gave it back to me.
He was in a lot of movies. Fairly versatile, too. He played both good guys and bad guys, too.
I was doing a decent job of keeping them both going.
I think he was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, too, if I remember right. I don't know why I remembered that. Now I gotta look that up. I think it was one of his earlier roles. Geeking out on movies.
There's the
ladies and
van
gentlemen.
modding. Ooh.
Yep, I was right. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Amadeus. Oh, he was in Amadeus? It was probably a minor role. People versus
There were a
Brothers,
lot of minor roles in Amadeus.
Yeah, that's true. Man on the Moon. Fast Times at Richmond High. Oh yeah, he played. I think he was a biology teacher. Yeah.
Oh, right down the middle. Oh, I got a double. Got to watch it.
That again. Who's don't play that?
Yeah, he had a very distinct look to his face.
Combotron.
Very memorable. All right, Combotrons.
I don't think I got
Yes.
anywhere near as good as I did. Yeah.
It was like boop, boop,
Oh,
boop, boop,
I didn't
boop,
even
boop.
get points on some of them because I didn't even hit them.
That was
Yeah,
fun to watch.
that was like that last one was like.
Yeah.
I was like, that was. I literally had 4 of the shots that were 4 digits, beginning like
Yeah.
2048 or something like that.
And somehow he
the last
exploded
one.
on it. Yeah.
Well, I just got a lot of combos on that one.
Uh,
Yeah, the more combos you get, the more worthwhile Combotron is.
yeah, and it's interesting. You now beat me on that score.
Yeah.
But guess who's got 2.7 billion on this game right now? Or 2.7.
I just haven't
sorry.
put my mind to beating you. No.
You're
I'm
not
letting
doing
you have it,
tonight.
man.
I gotta hold on to this because I know it's not gonna last forever. The feeling of being number 1 on a game that we own. Although I'm number 1 on Godzilla still, so there is that, I guess. But nevertheless, I do want to. I do like the idea of progression over score a bit more because now pinball, at least with Stern, there's a lot more at stake with that in mind as opposed to score, which elevates the game in my opinion.
Especially as a home player.
Right. Especially when you can have an hour and a half on the game because hey, you own it. You know, not as easy when you're out and about. Oh. That came back pretty quick there. Oh, there you go. You always thought that he looks like a human in real life vampire. Wait, a human real life vampire for some reason.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, the Vincent guy I was talking about earlier. The one with a unique face to him. I'll have to show you a picture of his face at some point.
Yeah, I'm totally not.
I think he actually had some kind of rare like skin condition or something like that that actually had that for that reason, for his like unique features or whatever. I don't know why I remember all these weird random tidbits of trivia, but I do. D. Kazar, how you doing? Definitely feel the same way about progression. Makes me wonder if I ever want anything other than the Eddie Sullivan pin save games. Huh.
I don't know. It's still nice to get like a big point score.
I mean,
As
points
long
are
as
fun.
I think as long as the game's got like complexity to it, it doesn't really matter if it's got the pin save stuff.
Yeah.
Because Rush doesn't have it, but I really love it when I get a really good game. Almost 21-12. Oh!
And I'm fine with Pendigo. I kind of use Pendigo as my go-to thing because we don't have the pin save and things like that.
But they're talking specifically about the D&D. You can build your character and save the stats, that type of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily care that much. Like Foo Fighters, I keep trying to all right, I need to get through more cities and more cities. I need to get different modes. That's progression as well to me.
And there's some real sort of intricate things going on because you think that you can beat all the cities and that's it. Oh, no. You got to do this and this and
Foobot, Sonic Radio.
And there's a lot of stuff that you won't know until you actually go and, I guess, do it.
I think it just comes down to complex games. Or what I like about modern pinball machines now.
Right.
It's like a 90s game. It's like, oh, there are 6 modes, and you went through them all, and here's your wizard mode. All right, repeat.
Yeah. Okay, so Casual tightened his out lanes and still drained twice in them on my next game. I made the right choice. Thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah, like D&D, we got them shut all the way down, and they're still hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, D&D, people are putting star posts on their out lanes to even take up any more because they're so frustrated with the out lane drains on that game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So at least we know that it's not just us.
It's not just us, yeah.
That was the thing that I was pulling my hair out on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Marfan syndrome. Okay.
One more time.
For Vincent.
Everybody needs a roadie.
There you go. Foo Fighters was a reference to Rush as a call out. Oh, it does. What reference does that have? Or did we just not hear it and you just heard it?
Probably busy talking.
Defenders of this mystery we call
In which case, oops, we talk too much.
All the rock in the world won't stop the overlord.
That was a dead flip moment I wouldn't have done right there. I'm gonna point out anytime I don't do it.
You gotta get better at that, Ed.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta get better at that.
Oh, it said that was epic, like the 2112 epic.
Oh, okay.
Huh. That's cool. Make me.
Okay, I did.
Signal boosted, signal boosted, signal boosted. Oh, that was epic, like 2112 times 2112 epic.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the roadie guy singing that. We got another confession to make.
I got another dead bounce to make that Ed can't do.
Nice. Times like that. Oh, okay. So I did Austin. Gary will do DC.
Well, I did Austin earlier.
Oh, he did?
On the
Oh.
previous one, so DC.
Now you get to watch DC at home. Yeah, the roadie guy. Yeah.
Rock America without your silly dad.
You know, maybe my problem is that I get mad because I haven't done everything in pinball that I need to. I need to complete the trifecta of all the tools in my toolbox, and you know, dead flip being the last thing that I haven't really gotten good at. Once I get good at that, then by theory I'm supposed to be unstoppable. But now the question becomes, what tools do I use in my toolbox and when? I guess that's the conundrum that every pinball player has. Because sometimes it's easy to like misflip or, you know, misjudge a dead flip.
Well, those, yeah. I mean, it's dead bouncing is totally judgment call.
Yeah.
And I do miss them once in a while. So
Right.
just, I think everybody except for the top 10 players don't ever.
But I feel like you don't miss them more so than any other thing that you might have missed, if that makes any sense.
Well, yeah, it's because
You know.
I've got a much better bead on
Okay, well,
them
wasn't a
than you do.
I guess that's all it is then.
There's nothing up there. What the hell? What's the encouragement? What?
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. Should have had some kind of indication of.
No.
Question, asked Voodoo.
Yes.
If you guys have severe weather on the way, would you consider unplugging your machines just in case of a power surge or something?
I've got
Depends on the game.
I've got surge protectors, like I have APC wall protectors on every outlet down here for any of that stuff.
So quick story, we had a brownout at one point. We had a Black Knight game in our possession. It was like Gary's coworker's game, and we were fixing
I
it.
was resurrecting it. Yeah.
Yeah. And the brownout happened, and I think the game literally turned on and just started playing by itself. That sounds kind of creepy.
Well,
it really did
And
do that.
it fried the main board.
And then it fried the main board.
So
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to do.
and that one was not on a surge. I didn't have the surge protectors at that point, and that's when I bought them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got APC wall surge protectors, so like proper ones.
Right. Yeah, I think older machines have a tendency to get hurt more from something like that, whereas new machines, I have a feeling they have, you know, more things to protect. Oh.
I got the save, and then I lost it right away.
Well, like, it started the game, and
Yep.
then I think something went off on the slings on top of that, because I remember
Yeah,
distinctly...
things weren't working right. The game did turn on, and then then things didn't work right when I shut it off. And it was like, oh yeah, main board is effed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Gary and I were looking at each other like, what the hell was just... Is there a ghost in here? Are we playing Ghostbusters Pinball now? Oh, thanks, Bash. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
We'll have to give you a shout out if I don't know if you stream on Twitch. I think you've got your own website, so feel free to post that on chat if you want to.
Watch that one.
Casper, the friendly ghost. Yeah. All right, man. We'll take it easy.
Yeah. All right.
You've seen Electric Boys do this very thing before.
Fucking sweet combo.
Oh.
Re-energize Rocco Medium battery.
All right.
Oh. No!
Oh. That's the worst. Sometimes it's halfway up, sometimes it's part way up. I guess it
Yeah,
depends on how
that
fast
one
it's...
rattled really bad.
Oh. Yeah. But nevertheless, that
Yeah.
may happen. It's funny, I never liked Casper as a kid, but it was always on reruns at like 5 in the morning or some such on like local television. And then they made a live action movie, and I was confused. I'm like, who likes this show? I guess there's some nostalgia attached to that. Same thing with Woody Woodpecker. I'm not sure what the whole reason behind like why Brazil loves the heck out of Woody Woodpecker, but there's a live action Woody Woodpecker movie because of how popular he is in Brazil.
Oh.
Same thing with Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, good. It hit. Took it.
They're all about Dragon Ball Z over there.
Get to the overlord now.
Yeah, exactly, Casual. I think it was quietly released on Netflix, never to be seen again. I don't know if it ever had a theatrical release here in this country. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, and it's as terrible as you think it might be. You know, there was really no redeeming value to it.
No!
I'm glad that Gary's agreeing with me.
Oh!
Well, it happens at the end of every game. Power of patience. You know, I don't get angry at my kids, at the kids that I teach, so transport that over here. Thank you. And Gary's like, Ed, you say this how many times and then you don't do it? Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just
Actions speak louder than words.
I'm just acknowledging Casual's comment.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. So yes, you're right. Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. Thank you, Casual, for putting up our Discord link, so you can join us there in Discord, talk pinball games, random stuff, novel, all sorts of things. So definitely join us there if you're in the Discord world. Otherwise, we do have a YouTube channel, which some of you are out there watching on YouTube right now. We post how-to videos, reviews.
Yes.
Plus, there's a random pinball and related content with some additional little arcade content once in a while.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, it's been a fun day. hopefully I'm going to feel better on Wednesday when we come back.
Hopefully
All right.
I don't get what he had.
Yeah, hopefully that also.
Hopefully
is
you
a
were
thing.
over the
worst
contagion portion of
of
it.
it. Yes.
So
All right, folks.
All right, everybody.
We're going to send you guys off to Amiga,
Ooh.
who is going to play Avatar. I'm excited about this because I don't know if I've seen her play this game that often, but she's a terrific streamer. Also streams retro as well, and I know you guys are going to have a lot of fun hanging out with her. All right, folks.
all right, everybody.
Stay safe, stay happy, play more pinball.
Bye.
I couldn't keep it in, man. Oh well.